The Right to Information Act was enacted on June 15, 2005 and it came into force on October 12, 2005. This RTI Act was enacted to provide for setting out the practical regime of right to information for citizens in the country to secure access to information under the control of public authorities in order to promote accountability and transparency in the working of each public authority. The RTI Act of 2005 replaces the earlier Freedom of Information Act of 2002. Under the provisions of the RTI Act 2005, any individual in the country may request for information from a public authority and the authority is required to provide information to the RTI applicant within a stipulated period. This act covers all constitutional institutions, authorities including the executive, legislature and judiciary and any institution or organization or any body established or constituted by the Act of Parliament or a state legislature. It also covers institution that is directly or indirectly owned, controlled or substantially funded by the government. Private organizations will not come under the RTI Act, but private institutions and NGOs, non-governmental organizations who receive over 95% of their infrastructure funds from the government will come under the RTI Act. The Central Information Commission held that the political parties are public authorities and are answerable to the citizens under the RTI Act. The CIC said that 6 national parties, Congress, BJP, NCP, CPIM, CPI and BSP and BJD has been substantially funded indirectly by the central government and have the character of public authorities under the RTI Act as they perform public functions. But in August 2013, the government introduced a Right to Information Amendment Bill which would remove political parties from the scope of the RTI Act. Currently, no parties are under the RTI Act and there has a case been filed for bringing up all political parties under the RTI Act. The Supreme Court of India on 13th November 2019 upheld the decision of Delhi High Court bringing the Office of Chief Justice of India under the purview of RTI Act. The right to information in India is governed by 2 major bodies that are Central Information Commission and State Information Commission. The Central Information Commission is headed by Chief Information Commissioner who heads all the central departments and ministries with their own public information officers. The CICs are directly under the President of India. The State Information Commission is headed by the State Chief Information Commissioner and there are not more than 10 information commissioners. They are appointed by the governor of the state. State and Central Information Commissions are independent bodies and Central Information Commission has no jurisdiction over the State Information Commission. The Central Information Commission was constituted with effect from October 12, 2005 under the provisions of Right to Information Act 2005. The Central Information Commission covers all central public authorities. The Central Information Commission is headed by Chief Information Commissioner. The Central Information Commission will consist of the Chief Information Commissioner and Central Information Commissioners. They are not exceeding more than 10 members. The Chief Information Commissioner and Information Commissioners shall be appointed by the President of India on the recommendation of a committee which consists of the Prime Minister, who shall act as the chairperson of the committee, the leader of opposition in the Lok Sabha, a Union Cabinet Minister to be nominated by the Prime Minister of India. The Chief Information Commissioner, who will be assisted by the Information Commissioners in supervision, direction and management of the affairs of the Central Information Commission, which are vested under the RTI Act. The Chief Information Commissioner and Information Commissioners are to be persons of eminence in public life with wide knowledge and experience in the field of law, science, technology, social service, management, journalism, mass media or administration and governance. The Chief Information Commissioner or an Information Commissioner shall not be a member of Parliament or member of state legislature of any state or union territory, as the case may be, or hold any other office of profit or connected with any political party or carrying on any business or pursuing any profession. The RTI Act 2005 mandates that the Central Information Commissioner and State Information Commissioner will serve for 5-year term. With the amendment, the term of the CIC shall be notified by the central government. The Chief Information Commissioner or an Information Commissioner may at any time by writing under his hand addressed to the President may resign from his office. The President may suspend the Chief Information Commissioner or Information Commissioner if necessary and prohibit them from attending the office during the inquiry against him. The Chief Information Commissioner or any Information Commissioner shall be removed from his office only by the order of President. Every state government of India, by notification in the official gazette, shall constitute the State Information Commission to exercise the powers conferred on and to perform the functions assigned to it under the RTI Act of 2005. The State Information Commission shall consist of the State Chief Information Commissioner and State Information Commissioners not exceeding 10. The State Chief Information Commissioner and the State Information Commissioners shall be appointed by the Governor of the state on the recommendation of a committee which consists of the Chief Minister, who will act as the chairperson of the committee, the Leader of Opposition in Legislative Assembly, and a Cabinet Minister to be nominated by the Chief Minister. The General Superintendent's direction and management of the affairs of the State Information Commission shall vest in the State Chief Information Commissioner, who will be assisted by the State Information Commissioners. The State Chief Information Commissioner hold office for a term specified by the government. He will not be eligible for reappointment, provided that no State Chief Information Commissioner shall hold office after he has attained the age of 65 years. The State Information Commissioner may hold office till he attains 65 years of age and he is eligible for appointment as Chief Information Commissioner. The State Chief Information Commissioner or a State Information Commissioner may resign from his office at any time by writing under his hand addressed to the Governor. The State Chief Information Commissioner or a State Information Commissioner shall be removed from his office only by the order of Governor of the concerned state. If it is necessary, the Governor of the concerned state may suspend the State Chief Information Commissioner or a State Information Commissioner from office.